Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. To start with, I'm roughly using about 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin coconut oil. To make an authentic Kerala style mutton stew, I would highly recommend you guys use an extra virgin unprocessed coconut oil. Once the oil is heated up, I am going to be adding few basic spices like 2 sticks of cinnamon, 6 cloves and 4 cardamom pods. I'm also adding in 2 strands of fresh curry leaves. Here I've roughly chopped 1 inch ginger and 6 to 7 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to be adding them into the hot oil as well. Now, since we wanted this mutton stew a little bit spicy, I'm going to be adding 10 to 12 green chilies. Now I'm gonna saute this for a few seconds or until it turns fragrant. We're not going to be using any kind of powdered masalas, so it's really important that we incorporate these ingredients into the oil and it gets all of the flavors. Now I'm also adding few black peppercorns. You can also crush them a little bit. Here I have thinly sliced 2 large onions. I am just going to add them in and saute them until they turn light golden brown in color. This is how we want the onions to look like, a very light golden brown in color. Here I've taken roughly about 750 to 800 grams of mutton. I bought the mutton bones separately because this is how we get the meat in the butcher shop nearby. I have just added all of the mutton and bone pieces into this flavorful sauteed onion mixture. Now I'm going to be cooking this mutton using my homemade coconut milk, which is slightly thin in texture. You can also use canned or tinned coconut milk. So now I'm just adding in the coconut milk until the mutton pieces submerge, and I'm just adding some salt to taste as well. I highly recommend you guys to use your own homemade coconut milk rather than the store-bought one to bring out all of those flavors in the stew. I'm gonna pressure cook this mutton for about 15 minutes in my instant pot. Now the mutton is cooked so beautifully. Here I'm just changing the pressure cook mode back to the saute mode, and I'm just gonna let this stew boil for a few seconds. Now for the vegetables, I've taken 1 carrot and 2 potatoes. I have already separately boiled them, which will prevent the stew from getting super thin. This is the first homemade coconut milk, which is a lot more thicker than the one that I've used previously to cook the mutton. Now I'm just adding it into the stew, and look how creamy that looks. We usually use cornstarch to thicken the stew, but here I've taken a small piece of boiled potato, mashed it with a fork and added some coconut milk, and I'm just adding the mixture into the stew to thicken up. Now I'm just finishing it off with a few curry leaves, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye.